In this video, I'll demonstrate creating an off-the-job timesheet entry for our learner Andrew Prentice. Andrew is logged into OneFile and ready to go. Andrew is looking at his home screen or portfolio dashboard. From the menu on the left, I'll select Andrew's portfolio. Andrew's OneFile portfolio is displayed, showing information and options. I'll scroll down the page a little. Notice that off the job is showing at 0.3%. We are looking for 20%. You'll also need to log the time you are in training off the job, such as working on your course on Moodle, shadowing a colleague at work, on external training, working on an assessment, attending a review or tutorial, amongst other things. So, let's have a look at where Andrew can and has recorded some OJT. From the tiles, select the assessment tile. A list of pending assessments is displayed, and there is only one. You can also use the menu option on the left. Select the assessment title. The assessment page opens. Scroll down the page to the timesheet section. You can see that the learner time is 120 minutes and the off-the-job checkbox is ticked. When Andrew completed his assignment, he put down the hours he worked on the assignment and checked the off-the-job tick box. This was done before he ticked the signed checkbox and submitted the assignment for marking. Let's look at the timesheet and see where the OJT entry is for the assignment. From the menu on the left, select Timesheets. The timesheet window is displayed. I'll scroll down the page a little. You can see the top entry is for the assignment we just looked at. You can enter timesheets for different categories of activity, such as online learning or job shadowing. Let's look at adding an entry for assignment preparation and flag it as off-the-job time using the Learning Journal. From the menu on the left, select Learning Journal. The Learning Journal page is displayed. Let's create a Learning Journal entry for an assessment activity Andrew has completed. Yesterday, he worked for 1 hour reading through an assignment brief and planned how he was going to approach passing the assignment first time. Let's add this time to Andrew's Learning Journal. If this is the first time you've used the Learning Journal, you'll be presented with a new Learning Journal entry window. Select Welcome Back Andrew. Click here to add a new journal entry. An empty journal entry window opens. First, we must add a title for the journal entry and select a category. We can add detail in the large text box, select a category from a pick list, enter a start date and start time, and the duration in hours and minutes. You'll notice there's no checkbox to indicate off-the-job training at this time. So, let's complete the journal entry as we discussed. Type a title. I'll use Plan Assessment. From the Select a Category pick list, I'll select Preparing for Assessments. Note that off-the-job checkbox appears and it's ticked as a default. Don't forget, this is the training version of OneFile, and options on pick lists may be different in the live version you will be using. Type or select the date. Today's date is selected in the date picker by default. Type or scroll the time started and the duration. Describe what you have done to complete the activity in the main text box. You can be detailed but concise in your description. If you've created any documents as part of the activity, you can drag them from your file system or choose them from a file selection dialog box. You can also link this task to other activities by selecting the Link Activity button. I'll select the Link Activity button now. The Link Activity pop-up window is displayed. You can search for activities by title or date and the list will update automatically. Select an appropriate related activity. A blue ring shows the activity has been selected. You can link multiple activities. Select the blue link button. The window closes and a 1 appears next to the link activity button. This figure represents the number of activities which are linked. You can also contribute to your progress. I'll select the criteria button. The link criteria window opens. At the top of the window are 3 tabs: Behaviours, Skills and Knowledge. The behaviours list is displayed, and it may be different in the live system and may be dependent on your course and the way it has been set up in OneFile. The principle will be the same though. I'll select Knowledge. The window changes to display the information. Select the pick list chevron to expand the list. The list expands. The options on the list will reflect the course you are on, but again the principle is the same. Select the criteria you want to link this evidence to. I'll select 1.1. Select the blue link button. The window closes and a 1 appears next to the criteria button. This figure represents the number of criteria that are linked. Finally, select the Create button. The journal entry is created and the learning journal is displayed. If you select the Cancel button, the window will close and all the changes you have made will be lost. You can edit or delete the learning journal entry by selecting the pencil icon or the dustbin icon, respectively, in the bottom right of the journal entry. OK, let's have a look at the timesheets list and verify that the off-the-job entries are there. From the menu on the left, select Timesheets. The Timesheets page is displayed. You can see the entries Andrew has made. Select Edit. The Timesheets entry page is displayed. You can edit any of the information here by selecting and changing it. I'll leave you to discover by experimentation what the options on the right do, as they reflect what I have demonstrated in the Learning Journal. When you have completed any changes, select the Save button. The window closes and the Timesheets page is displayed once more. Note the blue Edit and Delete buttons. If you want to add more detail or delete the entry entirely, select the appropriate button and follow a similar process as previously detailed. Don't forget to select the Save button. So, in this video I have talked about recording off-the-job time, using both Learning Journal and assessment or assignment sheets, and shown you the timesheet list and how to edit an entry. Your off-the-job time should be 20% by the time you finish your apprenticeship. You can add it retrospectively if you forget at the time, but you can't make it up. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please speak to or email your tutor.